With the Independence Day. Oh, that was a big movie. Everybody was excited about Independence Day. Now, I couldn't get the North American website to work, but I could click on the international website. So let's take a look. As you can see right here, we got an ad for The Coast is Toast. Now, that's not the name of the movie, but 1997 Volcano. I think Tommy Lee Jones might have been in that. And it's got a note right there that this is best viewed with Netscape 3.0. And it does have a Shockwave plugin. Let's dig into the site a little more. On this page here, we got Contact, Area 51, and a launch pad. Some kind of little games to play on the website. But that's a look at the Independence Day website from the 90s. Whew, Independence Day. I hadn't watched that. I never saw the sequel. Is it good? Let me know. Let me know in the comments if the sequel's good. Never saw that. I liked that when it came out. I think it's more of a product of its time. It's not something, like Star Wars that I watch over and over again. But for the time, it was a lot of fun. I'll tell you another one that was a lot of fun was Men in Black. There was a lot of good science fiction movies in the 80s. And Tommy Lee Jones teamed up with Will Smith for this one right here. And this one's got to have a website. They have to have a website. So let's dig into it. Man, here's the Men in Black. Yep, the real story of the Men in Black. It's got a lot of here. You got Aliens Among Us you can click on, Declassified. You got Join, you got Contact, you got Mysteries, you got Alien Technology. Man, they went all out. Look at that. You can click on these. Let's click on the Alien Among Us and see what we got. Oh, a message board. This should be fun to take a look. Here's a bunch of messages going back to 1997 and more. Here's a message posted by Lance. He says, Will Smith, everybody loves your show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Everyone from my class loves the movie, Independence Day with you in it. Man, he summed up how we all felt back in 1997. And Alex Gomez posted that he wanted to go see the movie. He wrote, I want to see MIB, but I need tickets. Thank you. Well, he was way ahead of his time. That wasn't a Fandango. You wasn't buying your tickets online. Men in Black. That franchise went like a UFO crashing in Roswell. They just went on with it and ruined it. That happens to a lot of these. Here's one that didn't become a franchise because we were all hyped up to see it for that summer. I think it was 98. And then we were like, why would I even go see this? We're talking Godzilla. Now, growing up, I saw a lot of Godzilla movies, mostly black and white on my TV. So it was cool seeing one on the big screen. Or so I hoped. Now, when I was little, I can remember even seeing a Godzilla movie with Steve Martin. Steve Martin. But, of course, Steve Martin was played by Perry Mason. Perry Mason. How about that? Anyway, let's dig into the Godzilla website. How about Godzilla right there? You can click and enter the site. Again, better if you use Netscape. But looking inside the site, we got a bunch of information here. We got information about the movie. Welcome to Phase 2 of Godzilla.com. We've got a bunch of links for movie info, welcome video, fan network, Gboard, even a live chat room. Ooh, I bet that gets randy at night. You got what's new and a couple more. Let's dig deeper into the site. Here's the Gboard, which I guess stands for the Godzilla board. Sadly, we couldn't get into it. Clicking it would just take you back to the homepage. We can look at the cast and crew right here. Did you know Matthew Broderick was in it? Well, you did back in 1998, before you even saw the movie, thanks to the website. Gene Reno was also in it, and a bunch of other people. Here's all the information you needed about the cast and crew. Digging more into the site, you have news and press. It has a link from Orange County Register. I guess that's a review of the movie. At least I hope so. You got a link to a Hollywood Reporter article about the movie also. The Daily News, WNYW, Vanity Fair, Newsday, and yeah, I even see it right there. WNBC. That website's better than the movie. Now, one that you thought would have a great website, and it may have at the time, was Blair Witch. I mean, I know people that thought that was real. I still don't know how they fell for that and thought that was real, but some people did. Some people thought it was a real movie, a documentary or something. I don't know. There's a lot of weird people, people out there, let's be honest. And I thought this was going to have a good website. But sadly, it was kind of basic and none of the links really worked. But it was cool because it had video. I mean, it came alive when you were on the website, which is kind of unique back then. So let's dig into it. Now, I thought the Blair Witch Project would be a fun one to look at. But sadly, you can't really click on anything. You don't really get much here. But they did a cool video intro, which was really unique at the time. Blair Witch. Again, I thought it would be better than that, but who knows? Maybe back at the time, it worked a little better. Another one that had to have a website was 1999's The Matrix. I mean, that one just screams, I gotta have a website to promote this movie. And they're sure they had web-based games and all that on it. And luckily, some of it still works. So let's look at The Matrix. The Matrix. This is one you was guaranteed to have a website. They would have to go all out. I mean, it just fits with the movie. Let's take a look inside. At the very top are little icons you can click on to get inside the Matrix. On this page here, you can see pictures from the movie. Sadly, if you click on them, they're broken links, so you don't get to see them big now, but I'm sure you can find them on Google Images if you really need to see them that bad. And they do have an exit page, but it just takes you to the Warner Brothers website. They also have some Shockwave games. One you can listen to in mono, stereo, or you can download the Shockwave 7. Sadly, none of those links worked. And they had a comment section. And as you can guess it, what did people do? Same thing they do now. They just post a bunch of silly stuff. Post a bunch of nonsense. Like someone posted, speak to the dog. At least he put 2 G's. Somebody wrote, the ass man I gay, big dick. Another person wrote, I will meet you anywhere, anytime. Uh-oh, somebody called Chris Hansen. Another person, where do you want to meet? Big dick. Another person wrote, I think I'm female blue. I don't even know what that means. And I see somebody posted, Pink doesn't know what to say. Poor Pink. There's even more. Someone wrote, Matrix is a lesbian. Blowjob. Another one followed up with, love so I am, big dick. Then someone posted, the big dick stuff is sad.